I talked in an earlier video about prophets, what their role is, how it's not just about predicting the future. I want to make a few shorts giving a few example. The example I'm going to take in this one is Samuel. So during Samuel's time, the people reject God as king. They want a king just like all the other nation. In God's law, in Deuteronomy 17, we're told exactly what kind of king they should desire, but this is clearly not the king that Israelites desire at that time. And so Samuel gives a prophecy. He gives a quote unquote prediction, you can say, about how the king they will choose will multiply wives to himself, multiply military power to himself, buy chariots and all these things, enslave their children, put massive tax on the people. And again, as I mentioned, this is not future prophecy for predicting the future's sake. This is the consequence of disobeying God's law. God says that when they choose a king, they're not allowed to have kings who multiply military powers to themselves and multiply wives and riches to himself. And yet, this is the kind of king they're asking for. And so, God's judgment is they're going to have exactly what they asked for. And no shock, a couple of kings down the line, by the time of David and Solomon, all these things happened. Multiplications of wives, military power, and so on and so forth, slavery of any kind of multiple kinds. And so, yeah, Samuel gives us a good example of how a prophet's job is to stipulate the consequences of breaking God's law and not simply just predicting what's going to happen tomorrow and the next year and the next election term. So, yeah, thanks for listening.